Hello, readers! It's Foundations time. Who's ready to do some vowel warm up? All right, awesome. Today, I want you to stand up and stretch, get your brain ready to learn. And here's what we're going to do. Can everyone move their hands in a circle like this? All right, so that's the motion we're going to do. So when I say A apple A, you're going to do A apple A. All right, let's try it. Repeat after me. A, apple, A. And we can really stretch out the vowel sounds as our hands go around. E, and A. Your turn. Fantastic. I, itch, I. Your turn. O, octopus, ah. Your turn. Whoa, baby echo just went flying. Great job, guys. One more vowel. U, up, Your turn. Nice job. And let's do some of these standard sounds. I'm going to pick some that I see people have been making some mistakes on. All right, and for this, let's do the flash hands. Repeat after me. B, B. Very good. F, and these are all consonants. They're the yellow cards. Q, U, Qu. One more. V, V. And that V is like Eve is like that vampire biting. Vampire starts with V and he's biting that lip. Okay, great job. Let's look at some words to read. Here's our words to read today. Before we start reading, I want you to just look at the list. Do you notice anything? What do you notice? Oh, wait a second. OT and down below OT? Huh, they end the same. Oh my gosh, again, OP and then OP? Good noticing. Is that all? Oh, ID and ID. Okay. Let's check out the last one. IP and IP. What do we call that when words end the same or sound the same at the end? Rhyming words. Cool. So we've got rhyming pairs up and down. So today we'll read up to down instead of reading. So we'll go up and down instead of going across. All right. Get your fingers up and ready to read. Here we go. G, A, T. What's the word? Got. Got. And let's come down here and try this rhyming word. Hot. Hot. Got. Hot. Those words rhyme. Let's come over to this pair. Okay, fingers up. Tap out the sounds as I highlight them. Up. Hop. 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 Hop like a bunny. And let's look down at this word. Tap it with me. B. Op. Bop. Like baby echo's gonna bop me on the head. Hop. Bop. Those words rhyme. All right, let's come over to this next pair. Id. Lid. And come on down to its rhyming partner. Id. Did. Lid. Did. Those words rhyme. Okay, and our last two words to read. It. What's the word? Blend it. Lip. And its rhyming partner, tap it out. Sip. Fantastic, readers. Okay, we read them together. Now it's time for you to read them by yourself. Remember, go up and down because the rhyming will help you. Go ahead, tap and read. Great reading, everybody. Okay, we are going to get into something called nonsense words. So I'm going to build you some words, but guess what? Spoiler alert. They're not real words. They're nonsense. They're gibberish. They're silly and crazy. And the reason we read nonsense words sometimes, we don't do it a lot, is because it really helps you get good at focusing on your tapping and blending. Okay, are you ready to try one? All right, I'm going to build some sounds. As I put these letters up, be thinking about their sounds and then get ready to tap and read. All right, super readers, let me hear you tap and read this super, super duper silly nonsense word. Eb, leb. What's a leb? I don't know. It's not a real word. Okay, I want you to try this one now, all by yourself. I've got a consonant, a vowel, and another consonant. Go ahead, use your fingers and tap it out. What's the word? Bap. Bap. What a silly, weird word. Bap. Okay, let's try another one, readers. I'm building it, and you're thinking about the sounds, and then I'll zoom in nice and close for you to read. Okay, here it is. What's the word? Sut. Sut. Is it a real word? No, it's a nonsense word. Let's do two more nonsense words. If any of you are reading these super easily, a way that you can challenge yourself a little bit is not to tap it out loud, to kind of do the tapping in your head and then just say the whole word out loud if you feel ready for that. And if you don't, that's okay too. We're all different. Okay, let me hear you read this one. What's the word? Mig. Mig. What a crazy, silly, nonsense word. And the last one, N-O-M. Okay, let's hear you do this one. What's the word? Nom. Okay, great job, everybody. All right, we are going to get into a little bit of dictation now. So for dictation, I would like you to please grab your whiteboard and your dry erase marker. Okay, ready? Pause if you need more time to go get your materials. Okay, we're gonna start with sounds. So my board is not lined like yours, but I know you have 3 sets of lines. I want you on the side with the smaller lines, and I want you to label them. 1, 2, 3. So let's start with number 1. Repeat after me. Say, eh. Write the letter that says eh. So for number 1, I want you to write what that letter is. Eh, 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 eh. And if you need to look in your student notebook to help you remember, you can. Go ahead and write eh. What letter is it? E. Good for you. And if you need to practice your E's, now is a good time to do that. E, ed, eh. Okay, let's go down to the next line, number 2. Repeat after me. Y, y, y. What letter says y? Write the letter that says y. Y says y. Very good. Make sure when you do your Y, it touches all the way down to the worm line. Great job. And if you need to practice more Y's, now is a good time to do it. And let's do one more sound. Let's do the letter that says mm. What letter says mm? Go ahead and write the letter N that says mm. Great job. So what letters do we have? E, Y, N. Very good. Go ahead and erase. And now we will work on 3 words. Okay. Here's your first word. I could really use a nap. Everybody say nap. Let's tap out nap. A, p. What's that first sound? What letter is that? What's the next sound? A, a, Nap. N-A-P. Nap. Nice. Now, if anyone is having trouble with this, when we tap it out and we know 3 taps, that means we're going to have 3 different sounds. If it helps you to do 3 little box lines like that, or to do a big rectangle and break it up with 3 sounds, so then you write them on the lines, that is something you could do at home to help you with your spelling and writing. Okay? All right, let's go down to the next line and try another word. Your next word is sit. Let's tap it out. It. I want you to listen to each sound and write it as you go. It, 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 it. Check yours with mine when you're done. Let's spell it together. S-I-T. Sit. Cool, good job. All right, number 3, your word is met. Like I met you at school. Let's tap out met. Et. Listen to each sound as you write it. 3 sounds. Make sure you have all 3. Et. Okay, when you're ready, you can check it with mine. Pause if you want more time to work on your own. Et. M-E-T. Met. All right. Can you read me the 3 words you wrote today so far? Nap, sit, met. Very good. Let's erase them and write 3 more words. Okay. Number 1, your next word is mud. D. D. Mud. And make sure your D has the drum part first. Drum. Check your mud to my mud. Nice job. All right, number 2, fat. I want you to tap it, listen for the sounds and write it, and then you can check it to mine. If you get stuck, you're like, which one is that? Think about the keywords. Apple. Find the apple picture on your notebook and then see what letter it is to help you. Ready to check it to mine? Fat. All right, and let's do one more word for today. Your last word is lip. Get it? Fat lip. That's when it gets bumped and it sometimes gets bigger. Lip. Let's tap it out. Ooh, I, p. Think about the letters that go with each of those sounds. Ooh, what says ooh? I, I. What says I? P, p. What says p? And pause if you want more time on your own before you check it with mine. L-I-P. Lip. Let's read all of our words. What's our first word? Mud. Fat. Lip. Great job, readers and writers. Very impressive. So go ahead and make sure you erase everything off of your board. It's important you erase it right away. The longer it stays there, the harder it is to get off later on. So thank you so much for reading and writing with me today. I'll see you next time for one more lesson.